Hello. Hi guys, how are you today? How is your Monday going? Hi everyone. How are you today? How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great actually. I had a busy morning, I guess. Didn't sleep the best, but then I fell asleep again like an hour or so before stream, and I'm great now. So for all it matters, I'm great. And how are you guys? How are you, Valporia, Nemesis, and Leo, and anyone who watches it, as a matter of fact? I hope you're all doing great. So, I'm going to draw, which means I'm going to yap a lot. I just want to draw and yap. Sometimes that's just what I want to do. And it just so happens that I decided to make that happen on Mondays. But, so I went to watch Obsession and the Backrooms. I have a few things to say about it. Since when does Leo got a tulip? You don't know the whole lore with Tulip and Daisy? Damn, Nemesis, I'm disappointed in you. I'm joking. Professor Leo, if you want to explain, please feel free. But he has a whole thing with tulips and daisies due to the game he's making. These are the characters of his game, and they also appear on his streams as well. On another note, guys, I did watch Obsession and the Backrooms, as I was saying, and I'd like to talk about it. By the way, is the music too loud in comparison with my voice or something, or is it like all good and, you know, not mixing together? You can clearly hear my voice and hear the music, right? It's not like overlapping or anything. Water is great. Well, now, guys, I've heard there's like a actual beef going on around the communities of these movies. I only noticed the music when you mention it. Oh, so it's very low. Okay, hold on. I usually have some music on. Is this better? If it is, then please tell me so. But guys, there's this huge beef going around with these two movies because people are literally saying one is better than the other, and it's a whole Twitter war as far as I'm aware. I've heard some of the content creators I follow over on YouTube talking about it, and it's pretty weird. Sounds good to you? Great. All right then. Thank you, Valporia. But yeah, my honest opinion. I personally like Obsession more for some things, and I like the Backrooms more for other things. But overall, when it comes to how cohesive the movie is throughout the whole time, I think Obsession does a better job at that. But having that said, guys, the Backrooms movie is pretty good. Okay, I think people that are shitting on it, it's being very overhated for some reason. Now, does the movie have issues? It does. It does, and it becomes semi-clear when they start appearing. But I don't think that just because the movie has issues, it's like detrimental to itself. I don't think that just because that movie has some issues that it's inherently bad. You know, people have to stop either glazing the shit out of something or either hating it, you know? There's a thing called something in between. I absolutely do not hate the Backrooms movie. I think it was a very fun time at the cinemas. I think it was very good, and yeah, that's it. It was a good movie with some issues to it, but it was overall a good experience to me. I heard weird stuff about the Backrooms, like it was bad or how it was ghost directed, super weird. I think, so if you're expecting things from like the actual Backrooms, you will see a lot of that, and you will see a lot of a different direction to it. I'm going to be honest, the biggest issues I had with the game, the biggest issues I had with the Backrooms movie itself was the storytelling. I think there are certain points in it where it feels like they added some stuff just because. You know, some things they added either they had to tie up to something within the movie. Hi, Focus. How are you today? I'm sorry. How are you? I'm talking about Obsession and the Backrooms. Spoiler free, obviously. I went to watch both on cinemas, and I'm giving my honest opinion on them. I think that the biggest issue with the Backrooms was after a certain act, it got more. I'm good. And you happy Pride Month? Happy Pride Month, everyone! That's right! It's June! Also, I don't know if you guys have that over there, but we have Children's Day. It's like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and then we have the Children's Day, which is also 1 of June. So happy Pride Month and every Kids Day for everyone! We should all, celebrate our inner child as well, guys. Hi, Kim again. How are you today? How are you? So, guys, for all of you that weren't here before, I am giving my before drawing, which is something I never fucking do in these streams. I'm actually giving my honest opinion on the Backrooms movie and Obsession. And I'm saying, like, guys, people are really overhating on the Backrooms. It really wasn't a bad movie. You definitely have to use your brain. It's a movie that makes you think, and you definitely have to think. So to me, honestly, my biggest issue with the Backrooms was the storytelling. Some things felt added without necessity of being added there. I felt like they could have tied up to something. But I don't think it was a bad movie, guys. Like, not at all. And especially, like, considering the age of the guy and everything, like, it was very well made. It was very good. And guys, I rarely, as much as I like to shit myself on the theater, because me and horror movies are like that. I actually nearly screamed in the theaters in the Backrooms at the beginning of the movie. Imagine drawing instead of procrastinating for a month. Couldn't be me. Yeah, well, Paulia, we really do get each other. Super good. I finally have my bed and couch. Oh, that's great. Congratulations, Kim again. I was waiting for 3 months. I called at work that I'm not coming because I felt sick. As you should. As you should. Hope you enjoy the stream then, Kim again, and enjoy your day off, of course. But yeah, guys, people really are making this whole war against what movie is better, Obsession or okay, AFK. What do you mean AFK for 5 minutes, Focus? Yeah, guys, I think, you know, you can like something without loving it. You can have some issues with a movie without absolutely hating it. And that overall is my opinion on the Backrooms. It has very good things. It has some issues, but overall it's a fun time at the theaters. If you really like the Backrooms, you like that sort of stuff, you will most likely really enjoy your time. And that would be my personal opinion. For me, I really loved Obsession. It made me feel disturbed like I haven't felt in a long time while watching a horror movie. I think it's amazingly directed. And it is a simpler movie to understand overall, but it's the thematic that I really like. I really like the thematic of Obsession. I saw someone complain the Backrooms wasn't anything like the Roblox games. Oh my fucking god. Guys, that's another thing I actually have to complain, guys. So I went to see the movie on theaters, obviously, and, you know, guys, please do not bring minors into horror theaters, like horror movie sessions, please. Like, I had a bunch of kids, like, behind me that wouldn't stop yapping their ass off at the beginning and through the middle of the movie. And it was pretty annoying. And when I look, you know, at the people that were watching the movie, right, there were a lot of kids there, like a lot of minors. I'm not saying that, of course, this sort of stuff attracts those kind of people, attracts younger generations. But I still think, you know, the movie is still, it's still pretty brutal to bring a 10-year-old into the cinemas. I don't think it's the best idea, but that would be just my personal opinion at the end of the day. I mean, you're the parent, you do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what you should do. But if your kids are going to annoy the shit out of everyone else at the theaters, then it's also your job to shut the hell up. You know, that's just what that's just what I think. You should respect people at theaters. Otherwise, do not go into theaters. If you want to talk all the time, then just wait until the movie goes somewhere else. Watch it at home, do whatever. You know, I don't know. That's just me. I felt like that kind of can ruin a bit of the experience, especially in a very high tense movie. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna flex, but you know that movie I'm gonna VA in. I was bored and I asked the host if I can design the phone so we don't get your asses sued. And I did, so we have an official phone by me. Oh, that's so cool. Seriously? So you designed a phone for the character? Like, I'm sorry. I am not aware of what... I know you're voicing a character. I remember the character. I even remember more or less how you describe them to me. But I don't... when you talk about the phone, you're talking about the phone that the character has, I'm assuming. I just want to be sure, guys. Yes, I had to make 7 phone designs for 7 realms. Ooh! Wait, that's actually pretty fucking cool. That's very fucking cool. Okay. That is very cool, Focus. Congrats. I'm happy for you. But yeah, guys. That was, well, my verdict with both movies. And I think, honestly, guys, you should, if you like horror movies, you should just check both of them out. That is just what I honestly think. I, of course, added some self-promo in it because who gonna stop me? Be so for real. So for once, I'm not going to... No! I'm not gonna draw Miku. I know this looked like I was going to draw Miku, but guys, I need to stop with my obsession. Anyways, I need to... I need to stop feeding into this obsession of mine and draw something else for once. I just want something cute. I want something whimsy. I love whimsy stuff. So I'm going to draw my D&D character, which is an OC of mine, so it doesn't really matter. Who's going to steal me? Of course, my bad, I was rereading the chat. That looks like Mayura from Miraculous Ladybug, to be honest. I don't think this looks like nothing at the moment, but I also don't remember who Mayura is. I watched Ladybug a long time ago. One more interview done. How did it went, Leo? How did it went? Say that again. Oh god. Actually, fun fact, I actually did rewatch some episodes of Ladybug this weekend, just for the funsies of it. Just because I didn't remember much of it. As usual, was just introductory. Oh, I see. Did they make any stupid-ass questions? Because if they did... Going crazy style over it! Nah? Oh, I mean, at least that's good. I am not happy with that. I rewatch it every time I'm done rewatching it. I understood already that you're a huge Ladybug fan, Focus. Nothing my radio voice can solve. Damn, put it to good use, Leo. I mean, but have you actually thought in working for like radio-related type jobs? I mean, literally working at radio. You would have a great voice for it, honestly. I think if it's something you would like, I think it'd do pretty well at it, actually. No. I don't want this, actually. I'm going to change this whole hand. Don't think I'd be able to pull it off as naturally in a radio show. Makes sense! Of course, I was already expecting it, Focus. You're not surprising me with that one, okay? I knew it was coming from miles away. Maybe like this. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this hand. The idea of podcasts has popped up once or twice, so but never got anywhere. I see. I mean, I just think you definitely have the voice for it. I think it would be pretty cool. So if the idea pops up again, maybe consider it. I don't know. Because I really think, genuinely, you would do pretty good in that sort of thing. Watching someone draw while my lazy bum spend the whole day in bed playing Pocopia with a huge backlog is crazy work. Girl, to be fair, I haven't drawn anything during the weekend as well, and I do tend to have a lot of art blogs, believe it or not. I use this little thing, the Art Monday thing, to force myself to draw, because otherwise, guys, I'll get stuck and I just won't do it. And it's pretty fucking bad. Then I'll feel like I'm not doing enough, and that also makes me fear. I get scared of drawing. So no. I am most definitely forcing myself to do it. But also, it is a good way to stimulate my ideas and projects I wanted to work on for a while. When I kind of feel like VTuber podcast could be kind of fun. It would be kind of fun. It would be very fun. Podcast is easy. Just get some friends and talk about some weirdness. True. It is true. Sometimes doing it with people you know can actually make it a bit easier because you're already pretty comfortable with those people, so you just talk, you know? But it really depends, you know? As long as there's an interesting topic and you have interesting, or people you consider interesting, you know, it can be a pretty cool thing. At least I think. I never actually went into the podcast side of things. So I lost my reel though, and I use my Blender instead. Welcome to the V2 gang! That would be so cool for that too! V2 podcast. That would be so nice. That's such a nice idea. Definitely something maybe as a side project or something. Something worth looking into. I think it could be very fun. Now, just gonna... I love drawing braided hair recently. Even though it's like a legit pain in the ass. Jesus Christ, why did I give her braids? Maybe only consider it if you have thought about it before, you know, Leo? At the end of the day, it's your decision to make. This little thing. Right, I've drawn 100 artworks of this VTuber with braids and I still have no clue how to draw braids. Girl, I'ma be very honest. I just draw random how I think braids look, and usually it works out well for me. Because I understand more or less how it works. It's just that drawing it sometimes can be a pain in the ass. But, you know, it's something that usually I get to perfect as I go with the drawing. Eventually, might try to get a crew together for it. That would be such a great idea. I would be there to watch it for sure. I'm supportive of that idea. Luna supports that idea. Now I'm just going to... I want to make this canvas a little differently shaped, so I'm just going to yoink. I love the volume of the braids though, they look so fluffy. Yes, I really like making fluffy braids. I mean, for this character in specific, since she's my OC, it's really just, she just looks like I want her to look. So that's like easier for me. I love the fluffy braid look because she has a long fluffy hair, so it makes sense. I mean, she's a satyr, so it only makes sense that she looks like that, I guess. In my head canon, I guess it makes sense. Now I'm just going to add her head that she will have in the future. No one knows that yet. I feel like hi, Pizza. How are you today? How are you doing? I think I'm just going to give it the tilt a little angle like this. I can be your angle or your daggle. Am I right? It's Monday. Fair enough, Pizza. Fair enough. It is, you know, it is Monday indeed. Can't ask for much. Within the Monday expectations, how good is it or how bad is it though? I hope it's going great for you as far as Mondays can be good. But yeah, I struggle a lot with witch hats, and she is a witch, so I think this looks nice. I should grab a reference, but also it's so fun to see me get screwed over because I refuse to do that sometimes. Because I'm bored to search for the reference I need. I'm lazy. Morning is quite at work so far. Let's see how the afternoon goes. I am praying that whatever, you know, whatever happens, it's chill. It's a chill morning, a chill afternoon, and a chill Monday overall. I think everyone deserves that. I'm just drawing something and yapping my ass off. I was talking about the backrooms and obsession before. Like, I really don't... Going back to that little topic again, I really don't understand why some people just have to either love or hate something. Really, it's not that deep. Things can have their issues that make you not like it as much, and you still have a fun time, you know? I love how my brain knows drawing will be easier if I get a reference, but my brain is also super lazy to get one. Exactly. I feel you so bad. That's exactly how I feel towards references. I know I need them. I know that... Hi, Squirrel! How are you today? Looking me... No, you're not! I checked very quickly. I know you're not. You're lying! But besides that, how are you today? Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I just refuse to get a reference sometimes because it generally is... It's so boring to get a good reference. It's very hard to do. So I just ball it and suffer through it because I refuse to get a reference. So I will suffer the consequences of that. But it's just, sometimes it takes so much time to find that good reference for what you want, especially if you have a very specific idea. Holy shit. Happy Pride Month! Happy Pride Month to you as well, Squirrel! How are you? Oh, you're good. I'm glad you're good. I forgot to read. And yes, I know how to do that, by the way. I actually know how to read, believe it or not. So I want her horns poking out of the head, because I think that's kind of silly. And I like silliness on my characters. I also like to add random strands of hair. I guess it just makes it look like I actually know what the hell am I doing sometimes. This looks very nice. I really like it. I can't believe I'm actually drawing on the stream that I'm supposed to draw in, by the way. This is a first. Usually I don't draw just yet. I need to make this hand a little flatter. I forgot how to read chat. GPT does all the reading for me. Oh my god, it is getting to that point, right? Sadly. Now, the shoulder. And maybe I will make it look less like it's going down. And I really like textured to some degree. I am scared of textures, but now I'm learning to apply them, and I'm starting to lose that fear. which is pretty helpful, believe it or not. Now, I will still don't know what I'll make her hold with this, I think I'm just going to make the arm there, and that's definitely not because I'm lazy to draw hands. It's because she's going to be sitting somewhere. I still don't know where, but she will be sitting somewhere, so she needs to hold herself like that, right? It only makes sense. I still don't know what exactly, but I'll figure that out as we go. Like this. Hey, at least one hand is showing so people can say, call you lazy. You're so right. Sometimes hands are just detrimental for me personally. I know I made this texture like glass, but I don't want glass. Oh, I know what I should do here. Each time I do like straight lines on my canvas, I just have to use this, which is my guidelines for making straight lines actually look straight. When I'm lazy, which is most of the times, I just don't care about this. But sometimes I care about it, and when I do, usually my artwork ends up looking way better. So that's just something to have in mind. This is a tool that you guys can use, and it's usually pretty useful. Now I just... like this. You got a gamer girl's number? Seriously? How did that went? How did you do that? By the way, congrats. Congratulations, Korod. I remember someone saying you can tell an artist struggles with hands if all the recent pieces has the hidden. That made me so self-conscious I started putting hands on most of my works. That's crazy. That's crazy actually, but that's true. That's very true. Props for you to draw hands in all your artworks, by the way, Walporia. I try to draw hands when I think it's necessary, which is most of the times. Hands really add a lot of, you know, personality to what the characters are doing and stuff. So on that sense, I kind of usually do that, but you know, if sometimes I don't have to do it, I won't get too angry about it. No idea how I did it. Someone else thought of it, so yeah. Huh. I see. I mean, congrats anyways. I mean, you got a gamer girl's number. So that's something, not something I have achieved. May I add? And now, I like the fluffy dress. I'm going to add the eyes. I like the round. Hold on. I need to... most of the times I don't use guidelines on the face because it's what I draw the most. So I most definitely don't. Wow!
Let's print them out.
Oh my god. Why does it look like that? That's so funny, what the hell?
Yep, you're a potato.
What? I'm not! I'm not a potato. I think... Do I think? Do I do that? He sounds so weirdly harmonious. Right? I cannot die peacefully. I just ordered Heelys. What's Heelys? I would just wonder what Heelys is. Shoes with wheels on the... Ah! Oh!
Hello, We are reaching out to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Do you know our Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen? Pepper.
Sadly, I already know for Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen, so I am good. I'm good, thank you very much. Are those horns poking through her head? Yes, they are. They are her horns poking through her head. I want to make it look rounder. Sometimes, you know, guys, the process of drawing with me is kind of messy. I just erase a lot and I redo a lot. And, you know, at the end of the day, he looks adorable. I love how you draw eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my D&D OC, my character. When she's older, she doesn't really look like this at the moment, but I like to imagine how she would look by the end of the campaign. So I just draw my characters in older versions of themselves sometimes, without even knowing what the hell is still going to happen throughout the campaign. She looks like she owns a miraculous prop the peacock. She doesn't focus. My apologies.
Oh my god, I am so hyped up and I am ready to get up.
That's so silly. She has a deer horns, legs, and ears. And tail as well, which is why she has the horns poking through her head. Fun fact. Do I want to do that? No. Most definitely I don't want to do that. Be a VTuber or a stance somber? What's a stance somber? Am I stupid? Maybe I don't. Maybe I am stupid. Wait, maybe it's a crazy thing. I am definitely very stupid. Focus, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I like drawing my OCs in the future. If that was me, most of my OCs would be in Grimes and Griffin! Jesus! I like to think they're gonna have happy endings, okay? I like my babies.
Hey, you asked me if I am a helicopter. No.
What? I was gonna ask if you're a helicopter right now. Well, I'm still gonna ask. Squirrel, are you a helicopter? By any chance? I like to consider myself a helicopter sometimes. No. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that answer. Summer is an artist that told his underage fans to bark at him. Maybe I was alright not knowing who that person was, honestly. A VTuber, what the hell kind of question is that, Focus? What the fuck? No, I did not know that, thankfully. I mean, now I do know who Somber is. And I never heard about that controversy. Is that recent? Weather. Guys, me and Luna are saved from the ugly thing. From that ugly thing. I mean, kinda and kinda not new. I don't know. Weirdly enough, if I have heard about it, I don't remember. I am a helicopter too. In the slightest turbulence, I crash out. That is so true. That is so real, guys. Okay, now I need to draw the outfit, so... What am I going to draw for her? Which outfit? I still don't know. I didn't think this through. Let me think. Let me do that actually now. I want her to have long sleeves. I love long sleeves. I actually should take care of these fingers because they look a little neglected. Of course they do. I hate drawing heads. Or I love it. It's truly depends. I'm so excited. I will watch The Amazing Digital Circus in cinemas at 4 June. As you should, Focus. I'm going to watch it on 5th of June. I'm going to watch it on the Saturday. It's easier for everyone that wants to come with me. They have jobs. So yeah, I will not spoil shit unless y'all annoy me. Focus, please don't. Please do not spoil anything. But that much is very obvious. I still don't know anything about the movie, thank God. I want to stay that way until I actually watch it, but since, you know, there's been the whole thing with the leaks, I'm surprised I actually haven't seen anything about it. For better or for worse, I am going blinded for the movie, which is definitely a good thing. I just want to emphasize that. I love drawing heads because I'll either be amazing and finish it fast, or I'll struggle for hours and just start over. Yeah, I really understand it. Usually that also happens to me, although that most definitely is more relatable to me with hands than heads. For sure, the leaks were fake. Wait, seriously? They were fake? Oh wait, but that makes me so happy. If you're serious... Diego said it? Oh my god, I didn't know. I'm so happy. Yay. Yay! I'm going to just do the drawing guideline. Oh, I can't because of the hand. Well, this... I know what I'll do. I'll just... Yeah. Now, like this. And now I can actually... like this. And now I can eliminate this part. I want her to look like she's coming out of a window. But I'm so glad the leaks were fake, actually. I feel a bit relieved, because I was terrified of going into the cinemas and someone to, like, spoil it, because I know some people tend to do that, because they're cringe as hell. I definitely did not want... Nice reference. People definitely tend to do that to make other people miserable, and I would be pissed. I am glad that they were fake. I'm just going to do the little thing where she is standing on, I guess. I forgot what the actual name of this is. Jokes on them, my memory is so bad I immediately forget spoilers. I actually can relate to that quite a lot. I tend to just forget spoilers too, because of my bad memory. But my bad memory is for mostly everything on that regard. I'm not happy with this as well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I want her to have... I like the whimsy, beautiful outfits. I want to draw fabric, so I'm going to draw a lot of flowy fabric, so I have an excuse to render it later on. It's something I absolutely hate to do. It's something I want to know how to do well, because it's drawing and sketching clothes. So I'm just gonna do that. Now just do it like this, and I wouldn't mind her having a slide of. What is this name? Can we just see? I love how you shade and render. Thank you so much. The process of my renders are usually quite simple nowadays. It's also a bit criminal because I end up joining everything in a layer at the end. And I found that it really does work to make your pieces look more cohesive if you do that, weirdly enough. But maybe I'm just crazy, which is most likely the correct approach. Okay. I also don't want any of these. It looks like her arm is breaking. I'm not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. I'm going to do it like this, and yeah, like that. Now that looks way better than that broken arm. All the best artists I know are crazy. Oh well, that would be very nice if I was one of the best artists you knew, but I am not a great artist. I'm kind of harsh with myself when it comes to my art. I'm never fucking satisfied. It feels, I love drawing, but sometimes it's very it is very frustrating because I end up being too harsh on myself. And what happens is, since I'm never 100% satisfied with what I do, I just don't finish what I'm doing, which is not very productive. It's not very healthy too. So I've been trying to get a better relationship with my art, I guess. Learning to go with it and to just do it, essentially. And it has working pretty nicely, honestly. Usually another thing I use that really helps me out with planning how I want my illustrations to go is to use 3D models, which is something I'm not using this time around. Sometimes I don't use them, but it's rare nowadays. I don't think there's a need to not use 3D models. They're just free, and I can add any angle or anything I want to them. They're so good. They're so useful mostly, and that's really something I like. Something is missing from this. Oh, I know what is missing. I know exactly what is missing. I forgot she wears glasses. Like this. I can choose 3D models, so I've been using action figures and taking pics of them all. Great. For real? That's so cool, actually. That's a very nice way of doing it. I've heard people do that too. I've heard it before. And I think that's about it. This is just a nice, simple sketch. It really... I'm not thinking too much about it. So now... You know, I was doing this MIKU drawing. I ended up hating it. I'm just going to join it. Oh god, I fucked it up. I mean, not actually. I'm not going to draw this. I'm not going to finish it. It looks very bad. Oh my god, Bossa Nova, just be friends in a mood. What's Bossa Nova? I'm sorry. I really don't know what it is. I go over it with my line art, which is... It's definitely where I spend most of my time. It's going to end up really defining how the finished work is going to be. Oh, it's like a music genre. I don't know if I'm using it right. Oh, it's a music genre. Okay, I'm not. I do not know what that genre is of music, but you most likely are saying it right. By the way, I know a lot of the different music genres, but that one I haven't heard. So it doesn't even sound very familiar to me. You're most likely saying it right. Don't worry, Wapadia. No, I'm just gonna do this and probably going to refine this a bit because there's no need. This is way too opaque. I need to be... My gosh, making the line art for these braids is going to be hell for me. I got the line weight already. Looks like a thank you. I've learned that it usually is pretty effective to make darker parts of the hair and of your line work. The darker parts when it comes to like parts of your drawing that are hidden by lights, to make them darker, it works pretty well for most people I've known. But it really does depend on your art style, of course. I have 21 wishes and 73 pity. Sandrone will be mine. Focus, good luck on getting your Sandrone, even though it is pretty much guaranteed, I think. Unless you didn't lose the 50-50, which I think you did when you mentioned it last time. I don't remember. Gavin. Yeah, my words got all mixed up. Oh, you lost? Then it's guaranteed. Go ahead, get your Sandrone. I'm so angry that they butchered her design. I really loved it. These lines will be rendered after, so I'm really not even that angry about that. But I heard she's going to be very broken, so if you don't have any cryo DPS, go ahead and do it, Focus. Brains of Tomodachi Pilled, I immediately thought of the wishing well! You really are Tomodachi Life Peeled. Just like me, for real, though. That game is so addicting. I don't know what the hell did they make on that game to make it so addicting. It is highly addictive in a way I haven't felt towards the game in a while, honestly. In a while. This is all gonna be shaded eventually. It really makes no difference. I like to make shit up, guys. Trans robot. Oh, that's right, Polonia. Congrats, Polonia. Congrats. She has the maid robot now, yeah. Looks nice, I think. Also, why can't I use my emotes in here? I don't know. I did not change anything. And a lot of people use other emotes. I can check out if there's like some kind of issue going on with Twitch or anything, but I don't know why you can't. I prefer like this. Well, I'll paint this after. I don't know why am I doing that now. I literally made it hello Twitch stop trying to stop me from showing my art. Oh, you just uploaded to Twitch. That's because they're still checking for guidelines and stuff. You can't immediately use the emotes. You have to wait for them to accept it. It usually takes like a day or so. Oh, you made them a week ago. Then I have no clue. Twitch is focused in the Pride Month. That's crazy. Yes. But yeah, guys, today is a chill stream for sure. I am not feeling as chaotic as usual as well because I ended up falling asleep just a few minutes before my my stream, and now I'm like in that very cozy mood. I'm feeling great and I'm feeling very relaxed, which is great, by the way, for someone who has ADHD. And people that do have it probably relate to this a lot. Your brain doesn't ever stop, and usually I struggle the most during sleep time, especially if I've been very stimulated before. Like, I went to watch both the horror movies during the night and like right before sleep, technically speaking, and although, you know, I did get scared during them, but usually they're very stimulating. Hi, Midi-chan, how are you? They're so stimulating to me that I end up like having very heavy dreams. I have like a lot of lucid dreams, and then I don't sleep very well. So it ends up really screwing me over. It doesn't even have to be horror movies, guys. Any type of thing that makes me like forces me to think, and then I can control it. I just can't stop thinking. It's very bad. Realistically, it's one of those things I hate struggling with. It's struggling to sleep and having good night sleeps sometimes. Other times it's pretty chill. But at least like right now I feel better. Like, I feel pretty good after a little nap. I'm just way too relaxed now, which is a good thing, but you know, doesn't help for my usual energetic self on my streams. But I'm enjoying my little drawing here. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much why I'm so actually I can actually draw today, which is a rare occurrence in this type of stream. Usually they're very chaotic, but I'm just so chill. I just can't do it today. I just really want to draw. I'm wondering if her eyes look correct. I think they do. Usually, yeah, they do look nice. Okay. Really took Daddy Chill to heart. For real. Daddy Jill. For real. Very for real. So I'm not even sure, like I'm painting this. I'm doing the line art quite fast, which is rare for me, to be honest. Usually I take a crazy amount of time here. Okay. So I'm also going to do this little piece of hair she always uses. It's the only consistent thing besides the more obvious ones that she kept from her older design, I guess. I've redesigned her 2 times already, but this is an older version of my OC, so it's not the same thing. It's not a redesign, it's something yet to come. Yes. Like this. Really liking it. I think, however, that this should connect like this. Oh, I forgot the glasses. That's why something wasn't quite right. I just couldn't tell what it was. Now I know what it is. And like this. I like it. I like a softer look for the glasses. I'm going to heavily define them when I'm going to start rendering, or when I start rendering. This. I decided I'm going to add some nice details on their sleeves. They look too simple for me. Okay, guys. I mean, at least I'm actually doing something, which is good. I can't believe I'm actually doing something productive on the stream. Jesus Christ. That was actually, fun fact. I mean, it's not really that fun. I was thinking about doing a website a while ago so that people could make commissions. Thank you, Elpadia. Thank you so much. I should check out your work after, actually. Since you say you're an artist, can I like find it on Twitter or something? Yeah, I'm on Twitter. Okay, I'll go check it out after stream actually, because I'm very curious about your nice little art. But yeah, guys, I was thinking about making a website so people could commission me, but I'm not sure if I'm like, if that would work. And I know that's not an excuse to not try, but I don't know how to make websites. If I'm struggling with that, I think perhaps it would be a good idea. Yeah, I like to do commissions, honestly. I do them all the time for my friends and stuff. So why not, you know, expand that, you know? This little hairs, little randomness always looks pretty on this sort of thing. I would really love to do commissions besides streaming, which is something I really enjoy doing because I love talking and doing stuff while doing that. I genuinely really like art, and I would like to be a bit more active on the artist space community, for sure. I don't think I draw. It's not that I don't draw enough. I just don't post the things I draw for some fucking reason. I don't know what's wrong with me on that regard. I should definitely post more. And I need to do like these dark spots, like right here. And like this. I think that looks way more like braids now that I added that little black detail on the middle to indicate that that's where the both pieces of hair join. I can't neglect the hands as much as I would love to do that. Hands. Okay, I think this looks good enough for my standards of hands. Oh shit, I forgot this necklace. It's going to be a pain in the ass to do it. Your pen control is really good too. Thank you, Elpodia. Thank you. Actually, I never noticed that. I'm just going to draw the rest of her body. Oh god, drawing the actual folds of the dress. I need to have my stroke stabilization so high so I notice it on other people. Oh, I understand. I started like that too, honestly. For a long time I used high stabilization on my pen. I just stopped using it because the only thing that happens is the lines kind of lose a bit of the personality, wouldn't be the right word, but when something is overly smooth it loses its edge a lot, and I tend to really like the edge of the drawings. I think a nice perfect piece needs a mixture of both. I think the lines are really important, so I worry about my lines now. And that's why... Oh, shit. My bad. And that's why I actually just stopped using it. But it's something you can just... If you want to stop using it, it's something you can just, you know, turn off little by little at a time. Yeah, exactly. Like, the crispiness of the lines is very important sometimes, depending on what type of style you want to do, right? And when you use smoothness on your pen, sometimes it's a little harder to have that, to do things like this, for example, right? This looks weird in this context, but like this looks better, right? It's because sometimes the randomness effect, it really helps with the pieces. Especially in like folds and stuff, I usually do use a lot of that randomness effect. And this is pretty much almost it. Actually, what the hell? I was not expecting it to actually manage to kind of finish the whole line art process in a stream, because I usually take so much time doing this. I know it may look like I don't. It really does take a long time to do. No, I'm not doing this. This looks way too Now I'm just going to... Phew, looks nice. Oh, and now... Like this. Shift that art zen when you randomly get super locked. Exactly. This never happened to me on a stream, fun fact. It's the first time it happens. It's very pleasant because I actually, you know, I'm getting stuff done, which is great. This is kind of correct and kind of not correct because this is way more correct in terms of where her horns are placed in her head. For reference, I mean, I think I can probably show it. I have a lot of projects to finish, right? Some of them were just recolors for D&D, but this is my character right now. This is my... I'm going to paint this eventually. Everyone tells me to do that. This is how she actually looks right now. I just want to make her as she's like 20 right now, but I want her to look like how she's gonna look when she's like 40 or something, or in her 30s. Thank you, thank you. This piece has a lot of lore to it. I just, you know, was in a locked-in moment for drawing. You know, I like to sketch in blue for her because it's her. I usually sketch in the character's color palette, or more like more common color. It helps me with the flow of the piece for some reason. It's a very weird thing, but it really does help me somehow. It helps me set up the mood I want when I sketch with a specific color, right? But yeah, in terms of rendered pieces, I have other rendered pieces, but I don't really know where they are right now. I would rather look for that after stream because I have no idea where they are, and I'm like actually kind of doing something here with this drawing. I'd rather like actually, you know, for once I'm actually drawing a piece here, so I might as well just do that for now. This really won't matter that much by the end of it, because the process really, my process of painting nowadays, and I've learned this from a Chinese digital artist I really like, it really just ends up joining everything in one layer, including the line art, which is crazy. Like a few months ago, I would call anyone who does that crazy, or very good at what they do at the very least, but look at me doing that now. And now I'm just going to I like it. It looks a bit weird, and I like the weirdness effect of it. The fact that the head... I feel like so many Chinese artists give so many... They really do. I don't know how do they figure it out, like some stuff out. There's a lot of things that I've learned from Chinese artists. It just stuck with me forever. I just use it all the time. Like how to make those clothes very translucent, for example. I don't use it all the time because sometimes I have very specific color things, but I can definitely give an example in a bit. Like, I don't have any finished pieces here to show you. Actually, I do. Right? So this is the standees I'm working on. I can use this one, for example. I'm just going to take the background off. So this is a little trick I learned from Chinese artists on how to make things look very colorful. So you triplicate technically your layers, you invert the colors, and then you set this one to solid mixture. I don't even know how did they figure this out. You then make that a normal layer, and you go to Gaussian blur. You give it a little Gaussian blur, depends on how much you want to, honestly. And then you go and set this layer to color. And you just set the opacity layer. And like, if you want your pieces to have this nice color, like they usually have it on white clothes, for example. I see Chinese artists applying this a lot. It just looks so cool. Like, I don't know how they figured that out, but they did. Yeah, you can learn a lot of stuff out of doom scrolling on Instagram. Which was exactly where I learned this little trick, actually. But yeah, you can leave the stream with a little thing in case you didn't know how to do this. Well, but yeah. So, I think this is pretty much done. And mood, most of my art knowledge is from doom scrolling too. I mean, listen. Same. At this point, same. Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. Anything that I remind myself to share, I'll just will. Not gonna gatekeep the secrets. I don't have any secrets to how I draw. So this is pretty much done. I actually managed to do the line art in the stream. So now what I am going to do is I'm also going to line art this background here, because that also has to have some line art of sorts. I usually do that in another layer so I can delete parts of it, since usually the character is in the front of the background. I mean, that's usually how planes work. And I'm just going to do it like this. And I'm going to repeat the same here. Oh god, I'm not sure if I'm doing this. Oh! I was not seeing where the line was going to end, but actually it ended up pretty okay. And now, like this. And now, like this. Oh my god, I forgot the braid. Thank god I didn't do anything about the color yet. Okay, now it's done. Now I just need to finish the line art here. This is like the line art for this piece in terms of background is very simplistic. Everything else I just paint in an overly painterly style, so I don't really bother with line art in most case scenarios. Like, to me, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. But most people certainly can. I also learned how to paint roses in a very simple way, like a few weeks ago. So I might just use that as well. That little trick I learned for this piece, since I really like to implement flowers in my pieces when I can, which is usually never. It never makes sense for me to do that. Anyways, here it is. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, very easy to fix. I just connect this here and this like this. And now I just duplicate this layer to make the line art very strong and black. But I will still keep my layers soft looking. This is just so that I can color very easily. So this is another tip that I learned from the mystery internet that I kept with me till the end of time, because it's just so good. There's like no way I don't use it every time, which is how to color in very fast on Procreate. At least this works. I'm pretty sure that in other art programs or apps this works too, just maybe they use a different name for it. But what I do is I set the layer to reference, right? And then I just select automatically outside of it. And usually, you know, I also do in the places where I deem necessary. This and this. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. And now I just invert. I was wondering how you were gonna add the flats. Yeah, that's how I do it. So then I just do this. I invert it, the selection, and I just add gray. I delete this, and bam, it's done. Oh wait, I forgot to add that. Oh well, but it's done now. That's how I keep the softness of the lights while doing the flat colors most of the times. And I can also add this, and I'll take care of the line art after the blocking of the background later on. I don't really usually care that much about background when I'm doing simpler things, I guess simpler pieces. So I'm just going to refine this part here because I did kind of screw it up a bit. Although at the end of the day, this really doesn't matter because this is all going to get painted over. The most this can be a bit of an annoyance to refine later on, but I mean, it really isn't that big of a deal. So now I just use, I don't know how to say this in English. It is a cutting mask, I think. It is essentially a selection mask where I can just draw within the confines of the gray area that I selected. And I choose the lightest colors that I'm going to use in my painting. Oh, I know what I forgot her eyebrows. This happens. I'm just going to add them now. Is this my sketch layer? No, it's not. This is my sketch layer. Hold on. Yeah, this is my sketch layer. Oh, I actually really did forget to draw her eyebrows everywhere. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I'll just have to draw her eyebrows manually then. Within the line art layer, I don't really mind. Wait. Okay, this is good enough for me, I think. So now I'm just going to continue. So, what vibe do I want for my painting? Well, maybe something on the yellowish side. Like this. And I'm also going to set this layer to a linear. This is all in Portuguese. It kind of sucks. I have tried putting this in English so that it's easier to say what the hell am I doing. But besides like the multiply and the add layer, sometimes I struggle with the names. And now the hair. Exactly, I'm gonna do the hair. The hair is gonna be a nice brown, light brown. Like this. So, since this has line art, it's way easier to just use the lasso tool. This. Damn, that looks very bad down there on the hair bits, I've noticed, but I'm going to fix it in a bit. Maybe a bit lighter. This. Yeah, perfect. This is the perfect color. Now I'm just going to refine these bits of hair, because this looks... Yikes. Way better. That's so clever. I was wondering how you were going... Oh my god, what the fuck? My bad. I reread the wrong chat. I'm sorry, Vaporia. Hi, Otavirus. What's that name? It's funny. Yeah, I tend to do that because I see my chat moving, so I read the last message and I forget I'm double streaming. So, yeah. It confuses my small walnut brain. Yeah, guys, did you know that actually the size of a cat's brain is the size of a walnut? Yeah, fun fact for you all. Hello there, Luna. You can call me Etta. Okay, Etta. How are you doing today? On this beautiful Monday. Beautiful and fresh Monday. It is a Monday for most people, so it's kind of... yeah, explains why my cat keeps slapping my dogs, even though the dogs get very annoyed. Yeah, cats are very interesting creatures. I can say that so myself. Now I have to delete manually all the parts I don't want. Here, I'm kind of sleepy. Oh my god, same. Same. I took a nap a while back and I'm so relaxed. Like if I just wanted, I could just go to sleep, which honestly, it's probably what I'm going to do because I've been sleep deprived for a few days now. Once I'm done with, with the stream, that is. Feels draining, can't really do anything. I really understand that. I struggle a lot with my sleep, so definitely I understand that a lot. I hope you can rest well, Eda. Everyone deserves good rest. Hope you don't dream of the back rooms. I actually did not dream of the back rooms, fun fact. Oddly enough, guys, I did not sleep. I did not dream of the back rooms. But I did, like, while I was asleep, when I have very lucid dreams, I wake up and I see, like, people standing at the bedroom door or something. It's very creepy. And then I'm in that state where I know I'm asleep, but also... I'm scared still, so I just can't do anything about it. And I can't speak either, because it's like I'm in a state of sleep. It's very fucking bad. It's not good. It is not a good feeling to have, for sure. That's very nice. So now... Oh! No, no, no. We don't want the brown in the dress. Now I am going to paint the rest of the skin that shows in her body, which is honestly not that much. This and the hands. Thank God the hands are already outlined, because Jesus Christ. I was like counting the fingers because it looked like I made a mistake with the amount of fingers I have drawn. But no, it's correct. It is correct. Oh, and I forgot the other part of the hair, which probably should also be here. I'll just do the productive thing tomorrow. Lol. That's very relatable. Famous last words. Yeah, I definitely know what that is, or what that really will do. Most of the times I never do it. I mean, I end up forcing myself to do it, but I know much well the feeling of procrastination. But sometimes, guys, we just need to take a rest. I think our society treats rest as like a reward. It's not, guys. Rest is something we need. And that's my hot take. I mean, it's not even a hot take. Mildest take ever. I think most people can agree, like, resting is a need and not a reward you get for doing things. All right. Now I'm going to do the dress, which I'm not sure exactly the color I'm going to apply. I haven't thought that far. Probably, if I had to take a guess, a nice blue color. Blue and white, which is the colors I usually use for her, right? I think they will look pretty nice. Oh, I need to delete, you know, this part because I'm doing this on the back layer. The back rooms. Or I can use like a darker blue, like this. Like that's a nice color. I am not going to do the sleeve on the same layer as everything else. That's not going to work well for me. Chilled Fox! Hi, Chilled Fox, welcome! How are you today? Did Adam and Eve have a belly button? Well, that's a great question. In my headcanon, yes, because I find it weird to believe they didn't. But probably they wouldn't have one, right? It wouldn't make any sense. That's such a great question, Chilled Fox. A great first impression on on my stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Oh wait, I'm already here, so I'm just going to also do the sleeve. Probably also happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, Chilled Fox. Thank you. How are you doing today? How are you? Oh, I like that color, but maybe like more like this. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm just going to Good. Gonna be a busy bee soon, but the weather is nice at least. Yeah, it is very nice. It's pleasant. You're gonna be busy? I mean, it's a Monday. Most people are busy on Mondays. Thank you so much for coming by, though. Thank you. I'm just making my D&D OC here. Just chilling and drawing because I'm a bit sleepy today. Usually the vibe of my streams are way more chaotic. Either that's a good thing or not. Well, I don't know. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I love her hair. Thank you. Thank you. I love drawing big, chunky braids. Whenever I get the chance, I just do it. Oh, she's a wizard, by the way. I think that's pretty noticeable, but just in case people can tell, she's meant to be a satyr and a wizard, which is nice. I really like her design. Now, the hair. I mean, the hat is what I'm not so sure about. Since this is an older version of her, I think I'm going to make the dress. No, I'm going to make the hat white from the outside and blue on the inside. That would be very nice, I believe. And if it doesn't look nice, I'll just change the color of it, but... There it is. Looks nice. I like it. And now here we should just do a nice blue. My fucking full body tracker broke. What? What happened? What happened? Focus. Slime, you need a refund? What? You want to refund the slime? I'm sorry, Focus. I'm really focused on what I'm doing. It's like I said your name 2 times in a row. I'm really concentrated on what I'm doing, so at the end of the day, maybe... And also, I am sleepy, guys, so I think I deserve a little excuse. So basically, you have a big tracker and a big... you have a small tracker and a big tracker, slime trackers, and you need to have a cable to connect it. And the cable broke, so I can't even use my trackers. Oof. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I hope we can fix it soon, Focus. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I meant... like this. I'm gonna ask you for a new one since I have warranty. Oh, okay. At least there's that. That makes the situation a little less awful. And now I'm going to add her horns on the head. I keep misusing this. Like this. I'm just going to paint a little star, which is meant to be probably gold. Just so I add a hint of color, another color at least. Oh wait, my bad. I'm also going to do the same here on the sleeve. It would look pretty. Yes, like this. Looks nice. I like it. So now I'm just going to move to here. I don't know why I bother with making different layers. At the end of the day, this will all be in one layer, so there's really no point. Ooh. Okay, and I'm just going to also take care of this part of the dress, actually. And also the belt. I just saw a VTuber that for only 1 million points, she would make you a full costume Avi, a model? 1 million points? That's crazy! That's crazy, what? That's insane. I mean, time to be your biggest fan, I mean, yeah. That's actually a big brain technique if you really think about it. And now I'm just going to add the little crystals. I'm going to make them a light blue color. These will be different shades of blue. I need that free model. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, focus. I just do like this, and now I add a little different color here. Like this. I think she looks very cute. So I can believe I'm gonna say this. I can actually start The rendering. Oh wait, no, I forgot her eyes. And her eyebrows. Jesus. Never did I thought. I'm trying to make my own emotes, but I can't draw my hair for shit. The best advice I can give you for drawing hair is to imagine it as if it was like, not like actual individual strands, you know? Like ribbons is usually how I think when I'm drawing hair. It's like I'm drawing ribbons. I think that's the best advice I could give anyone that wants to draw hair. Well, that ain't making it better. Well then, good luck, Focus. Oh shit. And now her eyes are brown. I love how I'm a mod in the show server, so I know what the writers and artists and everyone is doing here. And I can make my character have more screen time. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Focus. This. Okay. It's done. The base colors is done. So now I'm just going to apply layer and add a nice bluish color like so. But I can't spoil shit or she will beat my ass. As she should! Don't spoil stuff. As she should. So, how am I going to do the lightning on this? I did not plan it. I didn't even plan it to make it this far. I'm just going to edit this stuff here. Like this, just to map out where I want the light to hit. Oh fuck, I forgot to color the belt there. I'll fix that after. And that's pretty much that's pretty much it. Kind of like this, right? Well, I'm just going to do also. Jesus, I keep messing this up. And I'm gonna add an overlay layer. The overlay layer is so broken. Like this. And now I just like that. So this is my basis for this drawing, and I think I'm going to end it for today, guys. It's been nearly 2 hours and I'm not going to do much more progress from this point onward. This was a way more chill stream though. Regardless, thank you all so much for coming. I think I'm just going to relax a bit because I'm feeling very tired. Bachi, lots of progress. Thank you, Aparia. I am hoping I can actually finish this one, although I have a lot of other things to finish. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for coming today. I hope you have a rest of an amazing Monday and Thursday, because I'm not going to stream on Thursday. I'll just stream on Wednesday. Regardless, I am going to be more well rested and everything. So thank you all so much for coming, and bye bye. I'll see you all Wednesday. Bye.